This is the Investors Ed podcast channel with your host, Randy McMullen, and the weekly market review for August 23rd, 2013. As usual, our trainers indicate here that our coaches and our training sessions, although we have interest in the stocks that we're speaking about today, we're not formally suggesting any recommendations to buy or sell stocks based on what we've heard today, and obviously past performance is not indicative of future results. Let's have a look now at the week in summary. We're still sitting at a declining bullish overall, with stocks closing higher in the week and confirming overall trend support, but coming up against some resistance now. Global shares also closed higher on stimulus optimism. Having a look at the S&P 500, you can see how the weekly chart has confirmed strong momentum and also confirming now a very strong support line that's been in place since approximately December of last year, but now has popped up to the resistance, which is an upper trend line. So we're quite cautious with the S&P, need to see a breakthrough of this. However, finding the support that we've now seen since almost last November gives us good optimism with respect to overall momentum of the S&P. TSX, as you can see, did close down a little bit lower on the week. However, on the day for Friday, ended up moving up, but still finding some channel resistance with the TSX going forward. The volatility index, as you can see, moved up quite a bit higher through the week, but ended up closing near the bottom of the week, which is a good sign indicating that the markets may have found some support and are ready to move forward. So the VIX now sitting at 14 gives us a good volatility reading. Also closing at the lower part of the week tells us that we could be seeing the VIX continuing to drop. Just some of the upcoming economic reports that were out this week. We can see for the week of August 19th to 23rd, the existing home sales came out higher than expected, which was proven to be a nice report. Continuing, an initial jobless claims released on the 22nd showed claims coming in higher than expected and hit the markets a little bit. And also on the 23rd, new home sales were lower than expected, which was a little bit of a concern from a data perspective. Let's have a look now at some of the great picks of the week for August 19th to the 23rd. On the 15th, we had BIR.TO, which was a Canadian pick, and that's actually sold on Friday the 23rd, earning its 1.25%. DBA did drop through the week after being a pick through the 19th, but ended up coming up near the end of the week and is still looking to sell. DXD, which was a pick on the 21st, was put on hold due to the futures were moving higher, and we saw the S&P finding some support. August 22nd, we posted a U.S. pick, which was HMSY. That pick actually bought and sold on the 23rd, earning its 1.25%. So in summary of our weekly review, we're seeing the S&P closing below its upper trend support, and we're still quite cautious as the S&P needs to confirm this overcrossing now and break through an initial and new momentum. This is the Investors Ed podcast channel with your host, Randy McMullen, and the weekly market review.